Hi there, thanks for stopping here and welcome back. And happy to see you all in the Happy New Year. So today I just want to give you, the story what I heard it. I'd like to share with you all, so that it would help to keep our relationship healthy. Yeah. So let me start with the male story first, and then I can move on to female story, and then we can move on to next. The male story. I have a friend, and he's a very, very, very highly educated person, and he's a very good person. And he got married, and he have a one boy, and he wanted to study further. So and then he works day and night, and he study, and he didn't have time to go out for shopping. So he trusted his friend, colleague. Yeah, his friend is a male. Okay, he asked his wife to go out with his friend for shopping and to buy whatever the necessary for the household and for the child and everything. He trusted his friend, and then that woman, she went out and they had a shopping. Slowly, gradually, maybe within 1 or 2 years, they become a close. And then it's like, how to say, they both started liking each other. And then one fine morning she said, I can't live with you, I'm so sorry, I'm leaving you. That's it, she left. She said, and then she left. She moved out and then started living with her husband friend. And then anyway, now she divorced and everything. But this man, the one who loved her truly, he is not able to move on. Okay, because still he loves her. It's quite sad, but he needs to understand the reality. Sometimes you can't force, because he would have fixed everything in the beginning itself. He failed to do that, and then now he has to go through the pain, right? So this is one side story. I have a other friend. She's a female, and she and her husband, they both are highly educated, they both are working, they both have everything, they're both equal to each other, they both are very, very highly talented people, but they didn't have an understanding as well. So what happened, her husband doesn't take her out, and he just goes on his own everywhere in the weekend and everything. So she started, but they also have one boy. And then she has a friend, and she invites her, and she just share her personal story to her. But that woman, she started listening, and slowly what happened, she started playing at the back of her. She just to get to know everything, and then playing back. And then one day this couple also broke, and her husband started going out with his wife's friend. So it's quite sad. But this, my friend, she also struggled very badly. She wanted her husband back. She tried everything, but it didn't work out. But she ended up damaging herself very badly. Okay. But now, after the period, she's moved on now. She's a very healthy and she's a very happy person now. Okay. So, but see here, what I'd like to say here, see, the other couple, the man is not able to move on, still he is struggling. Okay. The second couple, it seems like they moved on. So why it's been happening like this? So what is the tips to keep it healthy relationship? Okay, because this both couple, if they would have nipped it in the bud, then they would not even struggle, right? So it's like, have you ever seen the rail track? It's like a parallel. If the tracks are not parallel, the train can't run, right? That's a wonderful example. Likewise, the man and woman has to share. If not, they end up breaking the relationship. Okay, so whenever the wife or they call their husband, the husband should not say, I am busy, I am in meeting, I call you later, but they never call back later. So these are all the sign. When the moment the man says to his wife, I am busy, it's a sign you must start alert yourself. Okay. Likewise, whenever the husband calls his wife, the wife says, oh, I'm busy. If she's not working, if she stays at home, she would say, oh, I'm just talking to neighbor. Okay, I'll give you call in very shortly. Okay, if she returns call very quickly within another maximum 30 minutes, then it's fine. She should call and tell what's going on. Okay, then it's a fair. If not, she's also started lying and he's also started lying. So they both started lying to each other. The one day they end up breaking. So why it's been happening? So here there is no honest communication at all. Okay. So what you need to do, better, is just, it's like we are doing MOT check for our car and we are buying a road tax for our car every year and we are paying property tax for our house every year. If not, they'll send you reminder. If not one reminder, you will keep on nagging reminder. One fine morning someone will come and knock your door. You didn't pay. You have to pay. Right? So likewise, when you get a first alert, like when someone says I'm busy, never trust that word. It's a sign that you need to be start alert and take necessary steps and call for you must sit and communicate each other. Are we happy with one another? Is everything is okay with you? Is everything is okay with me? Do you want to see any changes within me? Okay, likewise you should talk to one another and find out and fix it. Still sometimes if these things won't work out for some couples, and then only you have to go for third party help. There are so many third party helps available, but the best, sit for direct one-to-one chat. Husband and wife, whatever the relationship, if you have to have a communication. Okay, if you want your relationship to be worked, if not, it's fine. Whatever you want to do, go ahead and do that. Okay, so here I'm just talking about how to make it your relationship to work. So this is the very, very simple tips. It's like go for a holiday every year and at least every week go out, whatever you can afford. It's not that you need to go for a cinema. No, where you can sit and talk and have a nice meal somewhere and sit and talk, where you both can openly talk. That's the most important here. I'm not saying that to go for a shopping, go for a cinema. No, because you end up watching the cinema. You are not communicating. What I would like to say, go out where you can sit and talk and communicate to each other and to make a relationship work. Okay, so this is my best advice, because everything, some culture differs from other culture, but we have to pick the best from everywhere and then process it, and then we have to implement what is right for us. We don't need to follow anyone's strategy, anyone's style, but a simple strategy is just sit at home and talk. If not, just go by nearby restaurant, have a meal and talk. That's a simple. So make a relationship work. It's like MOT, servicing your car every year. Likewise, just if you're not able to communicate, some people, they're good at putting their feelings in the paper. So write it in a piece of paper and give it to them. Okay, this is what I want from you. Okay, some people it's a modern world, you can send an email, but more than email, just write it in the piece of paper that goes to that other person's mind, and then he act accordingly. Okay, so before involving third party, you try to make it work. Okay, if not, then you go for all the external helps. Start from therapy, start from counseling, and start from whatever you feel like. Okay, make sure, because that person may not know what exactly you both went through. So my best advice, you both try to communicate and try to make it work. Okay, if not, find a way to whatever it works for you. Okay, so thank you, see you soon, bye.